Okay, I noticed this new barbecue ramen restaurant in Austin called BBQ Ramen Tatsu-ya. Now this is a really interesting little line getting walked here because when you look at their cooking techniques, they're obviously very skilled at barbecue and they know what they're doing with ramen. Now I want to know how you feel about kind of the fusion of these two types of worlds. Typically fusion cuisine is done very poorly. In rare cases, it's done well. And this is one of those eye-opening things where you got a very traditional cooking technique in how ramen is made. If you go to Japan and you go to Sapporo in the north, it's made completely different than how it may be made in Osaka or how it's made in Tokyo, or depending on where that chef at the ramen restaurant trained. But in Austin, this chef is bringing his own kind of local flair to the whole thing with barbecue. So I want to know how you feel. Is something like ramen barbecue spike your interest, or you kind of go, ugh, and you're a purist and you're like, barbecue's barbecue, I should be driving to a shack like Snow's, or I should be in Eastern North Carolina at a place like Skylight Inn, and it's regional and it has to be done a certain way, and ramen is its own thing? Or do you kind of like the collision of these two worlds, especially at a level where it's clear somebody really knows what they're doing? Maybe I feel personally like it's just awesome when you can go to Austin and there's still people doing barbecue the right way. And I love going to a ramen restaurant and knowing that that's all they do and that's what they specialize. Personally, fusion gets me a little bit like, it's not a good direction to go in, and it can be screwed up really quickly. So I think it's a tightrope that every chef has to walk if they're gonna try and open a restaurant like this. I'll put the link to the restaurant below and let me know your thoughts.